Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sailor Solitaire. This is Milkshake, and this is your April 2017 love reading. So I will be... She's so cute. So I will be making these readings just a bit shorter, and I'm also going to be focusing specifically on romance, romantic love instead of a general love reading. I feel like that's what you guys want. I did get a comment about that as well. So to make up for the decreased length in the videos, I'm going to be posting a mid-month update mid-April, but for now this is a general love, romantic love reading for this month. I just want to thank everybody for their comments, their kind words, for all the likes, all the subscriptions. I'm so thankful. You know, I don't get many dislikes, but I have gotten a couple, so I just want to say, you know, if you are disliking my videos or something about my videos in particular, I would love to hear your opinion and your feedback. I mean, what was it, you know, that I could have done better? Just comment below. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. I honestly am looking to improve all the time, and I want to thank everybody for their emails, reaching out to me. I met a lot of cool people, a lot of people who need guidance, and you know, just some people who kind of want to know a bit more about their current situation, and it's been really fun so far. It's been really inspirational and motivational for me. I really do enjoy helping you guys out in, you know, any way that I can. Hi Scorpios! If you haven't already checked out your general reading for this month of April, then be sure to check that out. And in the meantime, this is your romantic love tarot reading. Okay, Scorpios. Alright, we have a card that just kind of jumped out. It's this Four of Swords. Okay, so I feel like you Scorpios have been having a lot of swords cards lately in your readings. And swords has to do with struggle and, you know, mind games almost, like with yourself, just struggle in terms of, or conflict, inner conflict, you know, with your thoughts and your beliefs. But this Four of Swords is a card that is kind of a break from all that. It's, you know, a card of peace of mind. It's a card of just kind of like the calm before the storm, or the calm in the middle of the storm. I guess it's like the eye of the hurricane, where, you know, in the center there's, you know, all around the center there's all this, you know, this, you know, pressure and all this energy, all these winds and storm, chaotic activity, and then right in the middle, or in the center, you have just nothing. You have stillness. And this is what the Four of Swords is. You know, the swords is all about, you know, all this mind games, all this conflict, but then in the middle you have the Four of Swords. You have peace of mind, and I guess that's just, you know, a break from, you know, mind games, a break from conflict, a break from struggle. Okay, and we also have this Two of Wands coming up, and it's in the reverse position. So the Two of Wands to me, in the upright position, tells you, you know, of your own unique ability to, you know, to manifest your desires into reality, and your own ability and your own power over your life. So control over, you know, what happens to you, over the opportunities that you take advantage of. It's really just a card of your own strength and you know, your role in, you know, the events and the things that happen to you. So in the reverse position, I feel like maybe some of you have kind of lost sight of that power. You know, this Four of Swords is, you know, tranquility and peacefulness, but I do feel like maybe some of you are being, you know, a bit too passive this month, a bit too conservative, a bit too reluctant to take action. You know, it could be because finally, you know, you have this break and you feel like, you know, you're just going to, you know, enjoy the moment while you can. So if, you know, you've been kind of back and forth struggling, or if, you know, if you're single, you know, you've been playing mind games, you know, going from person to person, or, you know, even on a more, you know, slower scale, you've been dating people who just are, you know, just are completely just full of mind games and who just really wear you out in that sense, then, you know, you just kind of want to enjoy, you know, being single, enjoy kind of being free from all that energy, all that wasted, or all that effort that you have to put in. And, you know, that's making some of you kind of too complacent, too passive, and you're not really, you know, doing anything. You're kind of just chilling out, and it's almost to a point where you're just staying still and you're stagnating. So I don't feel like that's for all of you, but for some of you, especially those of you who are single, I feel like you're just, you know, kind of chilling out, enjoying, you know, enjoying the peace that comes with, you know, not having to worry about anybody, you know, coming up and having to please anybody, not having to worry about anybody kind of taking advantage of you or using you, not having to worry about somebody else, just in general, you know, just having to worry about someone. You know, you like just taking care of yourself, being independent, and not having to worry about people. But I do feel like, you know, some of you, for some, you know, it's a good thing to be able to be independent and to stand on your own 2 feet, and to, you know, not worry about somebody else, and to not have to, you know, subject yourself to mind games if that's all you've been dealing with in the past. But I feel like for some of you, you know, you do want to make that connection. You want to start a relationship. You want to meet somebody new, but you're being too passive about it. So I would feel, I feel like for those of you who are single, you know, kind of take advantage of your strengths, take advantage of what you bring to the table, and don't forget about that. And I feel like some of you need to remember that. You need to remember, you know, just what you bring to the table. Remember your strengths and your good qualities, and don't forget, you know, how much of your life you can actually influence, how much you have control over. You know, with advancements and with progression, they're obviously, you know, it's not just all, you know, good things. It's a mix of ups and downs, and, you know, that might be why you're reluctant to kind of move forward, to take that step, because you know that you're going to be met with, you know, both good and bad aspects. And I feel like right now you're in a good place, so you don't want to kind of move from there. You know, you're kind of settled, and, you know, why leave, you know, a good place, a good state of mind? You know, why leave a good thing to venture into something that is, you know, not certain? So, you know, again, just, I feel like some of you need to remember your strength, remember your power, and remember that, you know, you're not completely helpless and subject to, you know, if I move forward, you know, I'm going to be hit with, you know, ups and downs, and I'm going to be, you know, I'm going to have to deal with a lot of negativity. You have power to control that, and while you can't control everything, you can control, you know, how good it is for you. And so you don't have to feel like you're this helpless victim, and that, you know, oh, I'm going to move forward, and oh no, I'm going to be hit with all these like bad things. You have control. You literally control your own destiny. So just, you know, take charge of that and take advantage of that. But okay, anyways, let's get to what the cards actually have to say. And we have the Empress. So, I mean, for some of you, you're in a committed relationship, and, you know, this Empress is, you know, associated with Taurus, or associated with Libra, any earth, or any, you know, energy that is ruled by Venus. So very feminine energy, very spiritual, very nurturing. You know, this is Mother Nature herself, this card. And, you know, very intuitive with this moon here, very, you know, appealing. You have, you know, this spectacle in the middle of the night. You know, she's just like a pillar of beauty and of hope, of all things good. So I do feel like, you know, for those of you who are in a relationship, you're very happy with where you are. You're, you know, kind of, you almost feel like what you have is like a hidden gem. It's something that, you know, you feel like you found, and you weren't even looking, or, you know, it's something that you treasure. It's a treasure to you, your relationship. And I feel like you definitely are appreciative of what you have. You're not being ungrateful, and you're not, you know, feeling any sort of want for something different, or you're not envying other people. You're in a good place right now, which is good. Okay, wow, and you have this Ace of Wands just when you need it. So you have the Two of Wands in reverse, and now you have this Ace of Wands. So this is a new beginning, you know? So you were at the 2, and now you're going to 1. So you're kind of moving backwards, but that's because I feel like you kind of took a step in the wrong direction. So now you have to retrace your steps a little bit, go back, so you can start again. This Ace of Wands is a new beginning, and it has to do with passion. So I do feel like, you know, if you've been kind of comfortable where you are in your relationship, and comfortable where you are, and you haven't been able to really, you know, move forward and progress, and to take your relationship or take your own consciousness, your own self to the next level, because you've been just, you know, passively staying where you are, then I do feel like this is a blessing. And this is, again, just reminding you of your power, reminding you of your strengths, your charms, your abilities, and telling you that, you know, you're given opportunities all the time, every day. And for this month, it's definitely just reminding you to reclaim that, to take hold of that, to grab onto the sword, and to wield that energy. And, you know, you have fire within you, and you know, I feel like you've been nurtured, you've been, you know, protected a little bit, you've been kind of a bit sheltered these days, and you've been loving it, you know, you've been feeling good, you haven't been feeling anything too negative because of that, you know, because of this sort of umbrella, this shelter that your relationship is giving you. But now I feel like, you know, you've been kind of hiding in the night, you've been kind of you know, just faced with or confronting things that are more of a, you know, emotional nature, spiritual nature. But now it's time for you to bring light to everything, you know, just kind of like a light switch, just turn it on, and really evolve to that next level in your relationship and in yourself. I feel like you're going to kind of spark something in you, and that's going to progress you. You're going to do something for yourself, really advance yourself. Yeah, so definitely this Eight of Pentacles is an earth card, and 8 is about new beginnings as well. So definitely there's something this month where you're going to just initiate something, you're going to start something. And this 8 of Pentacles is a card of hard work, a card of, you know, look at this spider, really just hard at work, and it's something that comes naturally to him. So this Ace of Wands is, you know, inspiration, is intuition. So it's something that's going to be really natural for you, something that is not really going to take much of like a learning. You're not going to have to, you know, go through a learning curve or anything like that. It's going to be quite natural and easy for you, but you're going to be working on something, you know, day and night. You're going to be putting a lot of your efforts into something, and it's going to be a masterpiece. It might be, you know, this might be related to your career, or this might be, you know, a side project or a side kind of thing, but you're, you know, definitely putting a lot of effort into it, and it's going to be coming after you, or like this hard work is going to be a result of this inspiration. You're going to be kind of hit with, you know, a new idea, or a new kind of a new energy, a new spirit, a revival of some sort of motivation, and you're going to be really motivated to do something. And then the outcome, oh my god, look at that, is this Emperor. Okay, so wow, this is an amazing reading. So I do feel like, you know, you have been a bit sheltered, a bit kind of hiding behind your relationship a little bit, and kind of just, you know, focusing on that, and you know, it's been a really good thing for you, and it's something that, you know, you really enjoy, you treasure this thing, you know, and you're really happy with it, and you've been afraid to kind of make waves and to disrupt anything, but that's, you know, that's been holding yourself back, and that's been kind of stagnating your progress. And I feel like, you know, you now, when you get sudden inspiration and motivation to do something more for yourself, you're going to put in that hard work, and then you're finally going to join your Empress. You know, the Emperor is a counterpart to the Empress. So, you know, this could be, you know, if you're a female, you know, it could still be you joining, you know, the Empress, but, you know, the genders of this doesn't really matter. But definitely, you know, you're going to be kind of joining your partner on that level. I feel like, you know, you've kind of been letting them take the front seat or take the wheel a little bit, and you're kind of just being nourished and being sheltered a bit by your relationship with them. But then you're, you know, the Emperor is authoritative. The Emperor is, you know, the kind of like the daytime. Again, you see the contrast between, you know, the Empress, who is kind of the ruler of the night and all things hidden, emotional, spiritual, and you have this Emperor who is, you know, standing tall in the daylight for everyone to see. You know, you've been, again, hiding out a little bit behind your relationship, behind, you know, someone, you know, even if you're not in a relationship, and this could be, you know, hiding behind, you know, something else, hiding behind some, like a project, or maybe even, you know, something that you love, behind your passion. You're hiding behind that, but you're not really doing anything for yourself. But definitely, I feel like this strongly relates, this reading, this strongly relates to people in relationships. You know, you've been very comfortable and very happy with your relationship, but you've, you know, kind of held yourself back because of that. And you've kind of, you know, stayed hidden in the night. But, you know, you're about to be ready to stand tall on your own and to join and to complete each other. You know, you can't, I mean, I feel like you've let your Empress, your partner, shine, you know, in the night. You've let them do their thing and nurtured them, and you've mutually nurtured each other, and you've been, you know, waiting for them to, you know, you've been giving them their space, and you haven't been focusing on yourself because you want to give them the attention and do things for them. But now you're going to suddenly, you know, focus on yourself and be a bit selfish in a good way. You know, you're going to be, there's going to be something for you now. There's going to be a focus on what you want, and there's going to be motivation to do that. Motivation to go and put in that effort, that hard work that comes with this card, and that comes with the inspiration. You know, this Ace of Wands is all about potential and all about a beginning, and whether or not you can harness that wild activity. I mean, Ace of Wands is just pure, intuitive, pure, passionate, and pure, willful potential. And if you can harness that, and you can, you know, channel that into hard work and into something tangible, into material, you know, Pentacles are earth, is earth energy on the material plane, then you can, you know, do well and thrive in the real world. You can, you know, join your lover, join your partner, and you can shine together. And this is so beautiful. You have these two, this pair here, Empress and Emperor, and I feel like, you know, your relationship is like a relationship that people dream of. You know, it's supportive, it's nurturing, you guys are stable, you guys are there for each other, but then, you know, you also encourage each other to work hard and to better yourself. And I feel like, you know, lately you've been kind of putting yourself a bit on the back burner, but definitely you're going to feel inspired to do something for yourself and to advance yourself, and that's only going to bring you and your partner closer together. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.